My wife's best friend laughed at me during dinner. She could do way better than you. I didn't flinch. I shut him down, sharp, in front of everyone. My wife's voice cut through, furious. Apologize, or we're done. I only smiled. No words. Silence spoke for me. Weeks later, she came home. That's when she finally understood. At 1:13 a.m., a message appeared, not a text, but a photo. Her phone lay face up on the nightstand, glowing softly. I hadn't meant to see it, hadn't searched, but instinct pulled my eyes. The image looked harmless. Mark, holding a wine glass, smiling at the camera. But the words beneath were incendiary. Wish you were here. Tonight felt empty without you. She stirred in her sleep, breathing steady, unaware. My chest felt heavy, stone-like. I stared until the screen dimmed, and my reflection stared back, blank, controlled. At dinner, Mark's words echoed. She could do way better than you. Laughter followed. Her friends smirked. My wife froze, then demanded I apologize. The restaurant fell silent. I smiled then, not at him, not at her, but at the cruelty sharpening in front of me. Now, in our bedroom, her phone glowed with his attention. Her defense of him at dinner wasn't loyalty, it was alignment. I replayed his words over and over. What does a man do with that? Rage would give them power. So I let it simmer. I remembered her laugh at his messages, the lightness in her voice answering his calls. I had convinced myself it was harmless. But trust has weight. When it breaks, it leaves dust in your lungs, hard to breathe. The betrayal wasn't confirmed yet, but the outline formed in the dark. Quietly, I knew the truth never shouts itself into existence. The next morning, routine, coffee, wake, smiles. Inside, every detail sharpened. Late nights, sudden secrecy, her phone password. I observed. When she showered, I lifted her phone. Face ID failed, but her laptop synced. I found intimate messages, threads woven too tight to be platonic. I printed them, each sheet a small stack in a folder. Evidence, not confrontation, clarity. Still, I needed certainty. Doubt poisons. I hired a private investigator. Weeks passed. Husband, provider, calm, affectionate when needed. Eyes catalogued gestures, dissected glances. Thursday, the report arrived. Brown envelope, no return address. I stayed for hours, calm. Truth isn't a bomb, it's a mirror. Inside, photos, dinners, drinks, hands grazing haze, a kiss. Notes, dates, times, patterns. Marriage becomes patterns. Broken ones are rewritten. I placed the envelope on the table. She saw it immediately. What's this? Her voice cracked. I stayed silent as she read. Face strained, then flushed, then fractured. Tears came. Excuses stumbled. It's not. It was a mistake. Stillness spoke louder than words. She reached for me. Say something. I leaned back, smile small, kind, the same I wore when mocked at dinner. She realized the timeline. I had known. I had lived beside lies with composure sharper than rage. Taze turned frantic, begging, promises, therapy, reconciliation. I slid the folder toward her. No. One word. Cold. Final. Silence crushed her, not volume. She left that night, bags packed in haste. Door slammed hard, but noise can't undo silence. House still, peaceful. I poured a drink, sat in her chair, looked at the empty space across. No anger. Clarity. Marriage isn't destroyed by strangers. It's destroyed by choices. Hays were written in laughter at my expense, loyalty to another man, betrayal sealed with a kiss. I gave her silence, the one thing she couldn't argue with, one punishment she could never escape. Weeks later, she returned, whispering through tears. I looked at her, calm as stone. Door closed. Done doesn't mean leaving. Done means never opening it again.